The most important event between 1933 and 1945 was the beginning of World War II, because many of the people and events that happened after World War II wouldn't have happened if the war had never started.
The most important person of 1933 to 1945 is Adolf Hitler, because he caused the execution of over 6 million Jewish people. He did that because he blamed them for Germany's problems.
The most important event was the Holocaust because it killed so many people, over 6 million, and it shows us what never to do again. It was in Germany and other German territories in 1933 through 1945.
The most important person from 1933 to 1945 is Hitler, because he believed Nazis are better, which led to a war.
The most important concept of 1933 to 1945 is Nazism, because it was on a mission to take control of Europe by blaming Jews and destroying communism.
The most important event of 1933 through 45 is the Holocaust, because when Hitler and Nazis came to power in Germany.
The most important event between 1933 and 1945 is the beginning of World War II, because you need to start to have something.
The most important person from 1933 to 1945 is Adolf Hitler, because he took over the German government and was the cause of about 11 million deaths.
The most important event of 1933 to 1945 is when Germany surrendered, because that was the end of the war.
The Holocaust is the most important event of 1933 to 1945 because it killed over 6 million people, not only Jews, for unnecessary reasons and solved no problems. The most important concept in 1933 to 1945 is Judaism in Europe, because there was about 9 million Jews and they were forced to wear stars that said Jude on them, and they were sent to concentration camps.
The most important event of 1933 to 1945 is the Great Depression, because it caused the rise of Nazism and Hitler, which caused other important events to happen, like the Holocaust and the death to millions and millions of people.
The most important person from 1933 to 1945 was Hitler, because he had the most to do with World War II, and if not for him, World War II would not have happened or been delayed.
The most important event between 1933 and 1945 is the Holocaust, because Germany regained most of their power by forcing Jews to work in concentration camps.
The most important person through 1933 to 1945 is Hitler, because he killed over 6 million Jews and tried to conquer countries.
The most important event from 1933 to 1945 was the Holocaust, because many Jews were put to work or killed for no reason. The most important event from 1933 to 1945 is the Holocaust, because it increased greater tension between religions.
The most important event from 1933 to 1945 was the Great Depression, because it lit the spark for Nazism and the Holocaust.